So this is day
97?
16, I think now. Did we say 15 yesterday?
I don't even remember what day.
I don't think it matters.
I
We've
just
been here
know
a long time.
I just know it's Thursday.
Yeah.
Yes.
Third Thursday we've been here.
Yes, it is. That's right. Oh, it's the third Thursday. And I'm very itchy
You know
today.
why you have lice?
I just know it. No women have lice.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the morning.
That seems like
Seems
a long
like
time.
long time ago.
I had breakfast. You had toast.
Toast and bread.
I had a shower.
And we don't have anything for breakfast really tomorrow.
The Lord will provide. We're gonna get a
The
knock
milk
at the
will
door.
come.
Yes, milk will come. Milk was gone, so yogurt will show up in the morning.
Yep.
We just remember to unlock the door to let them know, kind of like someone's here. And yogurt will appear. It'll be fine.
It's a pretty exciting conversation so far.
It is. So we caught an Uber to school.
We did. Did we have a good Uber ride or a bad one? No, we had a bad one.
It was bad.
Bad one's this morning.
It was stinky.
And it was like,
And the
yeah,
guy was like,
Sticky too.
sticky
It was
because it was
sticky.
steaming up in there.
it was sticky and stinky. And the guy, we were all on our phones. The guy was on his phone. And he was getting texts. And he had his Uber machine going at the same time. And trying to drive.
Yeah. And it wasn't a lot of traffic until we hit Howrah,
Yeah.
but still, like we were like, we've never gone this way to school before.
It was a big fish day though, at the fish market driving through.
Yeah.
It was Tuesday. It was
Trunk
taxi,
Tuesday.
taxi
Trunk
trunk Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Taxi trunk Tuesday.
Thursdays.
Thursday, sorry.
Wow.
Yeah.
Taxi trunk Thursdays. Yeah, so they sell fish out of the back end of these taxis, but these fish are like that big around and like bigger than the trunk. They were like bent and
They're big like a bluefin tuna.
yeah, but with big scales.
Yeah, big. They
So,
look pretty ugly.
I don't
They
like
don't look like the
scaly
kind of
fish.
fish I would eat.
I don't really like fish with scales.
I just don't like fish. I love sushi.
Yes.
That's not fish.
Okay.
That's just raw.
So we got to school.
Anyways, we digress.
We always digress. We went to school
did.
and what happened?
You know, today, let me back up for us.
Okay.
I'm gonna rewind. I'm just gonna say today was a great day.
It was.
Right? We just all had a good feeling about today and just we're excited.
Mm-hmm.
Some days aren't as exciting, but this one we just thought, you know
Second to
what?
the last day. It's our last day of classes.
Yeah, come to think of it, I think this guy made these tables actually.
I think so
I
too.
think so.
That's a whole another side subject, but just looking at this table, it's
Yeah.
just-
Yeah, we were a little hard on the carpenter until we found out he's like made everything in his house
he's
by hand.
handcrafting kitchen
All
cabinets.
these doors, everything.
So anyways, we had a really good day. Now we can move on. Wow.
Everywhere right now.
I was looking for the bugs. You're looking for the conversation. I'm looking for the bugs.
So we had morning assembly class, right?
No.
No.
Oh, okay. We
No.
had
Incorrect.
great new songs today.
Oh, I loved it.
Yeah.
Something about the deep. I love that. Kind of like a little tropical flair
Deep like
to
the
it.
sea, it was kind of calypso.
Yeah, over calypso sounding and new song.
It was good. Great assembly.
But then-
until
Right when some assembly was over, tell us who are the large children, the mediums, and the smalls.
And we're like, what is she talking
And she
about?
started the headmistress calling kids' names.
but
out.
she first had like a brain freeze where she went,
And she was like, we didn't even know what she was talking about. She was like, I only need the tall
tall
children. Okay, you don't like medium, it's your kids. And then they like line up these kids. They start with like the little tiny kids. And as soon as they all get up there, they don't say anything like, these are the kids that have been, it's like, okay, class 2.
we have no
Well,
idea.
it starts naming kids all again.
Yeah.
I went back to our boys. I went back to Anesh and those guys and said, "What is going on here?" They said, and I said, "No, what,
They do.
what are they?
That's all they do is laugh at
yeah,
you.
what are they doing?" Oh, it's teams,
Sports teams.
sports teams. I said, "Like what?" Oh, racing, running. Yeah, like what you guys are doing back and forth. Yeah. He said, like spoon and marble.
These are the kids that were selected for the competitive spoon and marble. They put a spoon in their mouth, a marble, and run to the other end and back.
It's a new sport.
And skipping. They have a skipping team. Like
Skipping
jumping
team.
rope.
Okay.
Okay.
So that's their idea of sports
So
teams.
that thing went on, this parade of tallest to shortest kids.
Till till 11 o'clock, huh? Something like
I
that.
don't know. He just
It was
was
like
insane.
10:30.
It was at least 10:30.
So it was an hour and a half, pretty much, of standing there.
And
So
the
we're
kids-
like
Oh,
messing
The
around.
kids get in trouble if they talk.
And we
Yeah.
get them in so
We
much
get them in
trouble.
so much
So
trouble.
much trouble.
We do all kinds
There's
of
like these little nuts on the tree that bounce. And I found I could pick them up and hurl and hit our kids with them in line. It was fun.
And then you hear, who's talking
Who's
back
talking?
there?
And then we go and cower.
Yeah,
And
we
then we
turn
make
and go,
faces at
yeah,
them.
who's talking over there?
Yeah.
So,
The good news is, though, that you have gone 3 days without being pooped on.
Right.
So
Yes.
I have.
birds have left
you
you
have
alone.
plenty of time in that courtyard where
Of
you
course.
could have been pooped on.
Later on today, I was walking behind a cow, and the cow decided to just
Oh, I said
start
you better
going.
move because that cow is opening up.
Yeah. But it was like, here's the cow, here's me, this is the end of the cow. And there's a rickshaw coming this way, and then a bike is right after that, and then there's a bus. And I was like, if I go like this, I might be able to make it around the cow if I arch my back.
But those cows like to hook their heads.
Yeah, they do. And
These
so
cows have horns.
I'm trying to get around this cow and not step in whatever's about to happen and not get hit.
It was
with
funny
it.
watching SK because he was treading lightly too. He was doing
Yeah.
the little cow shimmy.
Shimmy dance. Yeah.
Anyways, that
was
digress
That was
again.
another tangent. So sorry.
So we finally got through with assembly time.
We had our last metal
Metal
pinning.
pinning. I love metal pinning.
Yeah, I love how excited they
And what
are.
was so cool is Anesh. One of the boys, if you look at this boy, you would think you are the troublemaker, right?
Yeah.
He wears a little beanie all the time.
First day we met him, we
He's
were
just
like,
got
oh,
that-
no.
that- wag of the head like, what are you going to do to me?
He looks like a little gangster
Yeah,
kid.
exactly. But,
yeah.
But he isn't.
but
He's
he's
just
so
goofy.
sugar soft kid.
That's what I do. Yeah.
So
It's like
what was-
his neck's just so rubbery.
Yeah.
What was so cool about this kid is that we were going through his pictures. That was last night?
Yep.
Yeah.
He ended up with 22
Two great.
great pictures.
Yeah.
That's the
We've
most
never
we've
had
had
anybody have that.
Most we ever had was 16 before.
And we were like, hope there's a boy this time that wins it, and it sure.
He nailed.
Deserved
He was
it.
like on fire for those photo walks. He was,
Yeah.
and they were great pictures. So
Yeah.
that to me was exciting. That was like taking somebody that I was the underdog, and
Mhm.
he became Superman.
Yeah.
Totally.
Others that we wanted to, we were so hopeful for some.
Yeah, we wanted him to.
It just didn't work.
They
We tried.
love taking pictures.
And not everybody's a photographer.
Yeah.
So, anyways,
So we pinned on the medals.
putting on the medals.
We ended up repinning on some medals because we
That
had some
glue
metal.
is not
Right.
holding.
No, we had some metal of ungluing ceremony. So we jury rigged them and got everybody put back together again,
Yep.
just like Humpty Dumpty.
Yeah.
Then what happened? Then we went to the AC Mall with SK. Oh, SK showed up.
Right.
Yeah, one of our old students.
One of our old
So
students that
great.
we have been, Mark and I have been like, man,
Where's SK? Where's SK?
Where's SK? His sister, we've seen.
He was
his
our
sisters-
favorite of all the boys.
His sister's in our class. His other sister is our escorting teacher. His other sister was in our class.
Was in our
before, and
class,
She was
yeah.
the best photographer, hands down, before. And SK is a pretty good photographer, too.
Yep.
Finally, today, we got to see him. And that was, to me, just a real.
And then he hung out pretty much all day with us. It
And we
was
invited him
great.
to go on the afternoon photo walk, which
And
was
he
really
did.
cool. But, so he took us, you were looking for a pair of shoes.
It was. Yeah. Didn't find him.
No, because all the stores were still closed.
Right.
But Monday we'll shop somewhere
Yeah, we'll-
because I need to get some of those Indian driving moccasins. They're nice.
And you went to visit Potato Man.
Yeah, I took pictures of the potato guy. Brought him his pictures. He was happy. Showed all the people all around.
Yeah.
They all cheered, jeered. Guy said, "Take my picture," and I took other. It was nice.
All these guys think they're getting these pictures delivered.
Yeah, they think they're.
Little do they know they will never see you again.
That's right. But it's fun.
We had lunch at the school again.
We had lunch. Lunch was good. Really good today.
We did take out our Interfit Badger Unleashed before lunch though, and really kind of struck out because there was nobody
Yeah.
to take.
But you got SK. We got a couple pictures
Oh,
of
we
SK.
got some great shots of SK.
Couple kids.
I still
but
want to
not a
get some more
lot.
teacher pics, but it just didn't work out today. But yeah, had good lunch, chicken and
Yep.
noodles.
Did our refresher class after that. Like, okay, kids, what did we go over the whole time the last 2 weeks? They gave us the right answers.
Perfect answers.
Took them downstairs. Took the class photo
Class
with those
photo.
badgers, and they're awesome.
So good.
Man, those things just work. It's awesome. It was good.
Really cool travel kit.
Yep. And the pictures, like you said, man, just captured their personality.
Did.
And we went on a photo walk down the street that was directly across from
So
school. Like,
funny,
why
right?
didn't we go down that one
I don't
before?
know.
But
Well, so we did that actually after the assembly. We took off, or we went to the AC market. Then
Yeah.
we came back and like, we got to find a photo walk place
No,
for
you
a
know
second.
what it was?
When
It
that?
was right before school started. You said we
Yeah,
had 10
that's
minutes.
Yeah,
right.
before school
we had
started.
10 minutes. Let's hit this street.
yeah,
Because I remembered the street
from last
last
time.
time, but we didn't go down. I'm like,
Yeah.
where is that street?
And
Is
the
it
morning
across
was
the street?
quiet. It was nice.
It was nice. There was nobody
like,
in the street.
"Oh,
Oh,
this is
perfect.
great."
People were like, "Good morning,"
This
and they were all
afternoon,
friendly. And
Not so quiet. In fact, I don't know how these cars were getting through this street because we had not just cows on the street, like you mentioned. There were bulls.
Yeah.
Like you would go to a bullfighting or a bull riding
like a
event.
Brahma bull with a big hump on their back, and
Big
just
things,
yeah.
and they're it's just
And then box trucks coming.
box trucks and rickshaws and bicycles and motorcycles.
But that's India.
It is. But so we thought that it was going to be a nice quiet photo walk. It was
That's-
a great photo walk though.
Yeah, it was our best one.
Yeah, it was.
It's really good.
Kids did good.
One thing that's been so fun to see is just the improvement. Like and we were looking at the pictures tonight because we were loading them all on thumb drive for all the kids, and like to look at the first photo walk to tonight, big difference. Lice?
I'm seeing if it was moving on something white.
Would you agree? You
Yeah,
have no idea what I just said because you're just busy.
I
looking
know.
at
I was
pictures.
looking at that.
I said big difference between first photo.
It
walk
was
and tonight.
huge difference. Yeah, I just got done after 2.5 hours of deleting
Oh, it was.
kids' photos to make them fit on a thumb drive.
So I bought these,
2 gigabytes.
2 gig, and I thought that's plenty. Some kids had 9 gigs. worth
Yeah.
of
Oh
pictures.
gosh.
So we whittled. Mark actually whittled.
Yeah. I kind of took an axe to it by the end. It was less whittling and more axing by the end, but they're done.
So all the kids are gonna get a thumb drive,
With what they think is all their photos.
but I mean, will they see them? I don't
It's
know.
2 gigs of photos.
I'm gonna give them to probably to Sarkar, Miss Sarkar, and have her give them to the kids if they want to, or if they want to keep them at school to use for in the computer lab.
Mhm.
That I've never seen anybody in, but they do have one.
Mhm.
So
Are there computers in
there are.
Oh.
So it was just, it was a good, fun farewell. Today was.
And we hung out for like an hour after school, actually.
We did.
Really, there was not many people there.
No.
Just
SK hung out with us for a while.
Took some more pics of him. Took the Uber back home
Uber home.
and said, we're hungry.
Went to Fire and Ice.
Fire nice, a good pizza.
Yeah, we didn't think we'd go back there. Not that we didn't like it. It just was like, yeah, it's good enough.
It just seemed pricey.
Yeah.
I don't know why. It's actually more pricey. It's
Wow.
way more expensive
Than other places.
Hard Rock Cafe.
Yeah.
Which is kind of odd when I think
Yeah.
about that. But
And I would have gone again if we hadn't gone yesterday,
mm,
but it was a good change of
it
flavor.
was fine.
And if we ever go back, we'll just get like 2 orders of the focaccia garlic bread and just have that.
Mhm.
So, but about 2.5 hours, 3 hours now, exactly about 3 hours ago, we started putting stuff onto the thumb drives and things. So we're finally done with that at 9:20.
And Amanda was putting
Fine.
together tomorrow's field
Scavenger
trip.
hunt.
So it should be fun.
Hopefully it'll work out well. So
Hope so.
I think it will.
Tomorrow we're taking the kids to
We talked about it
we
last
actually
time, too.
I don't think we talked about it on here. We talked about it in another video. We talked about it out there when we were doing a Facebook
Okay.
Live.
Maybe.
No. Anyways, we battled it, like where we're taking these kids for this final field trip.
Yeah. We were going to go to the botanical gardens, and we were going to go to the zoo, and then we were going. That's just too much taking these kids. Not too much money. Just it's too difficult to move 18 people from point A to point B, and feed them and get them back, and so
So if we've talked about it before, you hear it again.
yeah,
We're going to a really nice restaurant.
yeah.
go to our favorite Chinese food restaurant, which I know we've talked about before.
Yes.
But we're taking the kids to barbecue, which has no barbecue. But it should be a pretty special day. So we're doing a photo scavenger hunt. Taking them on the bus. Oh, the bus.
The bus.
I love the bus.
They do. Nice thing is we'll get dumped off on the end there at Park Street and be able to walk straight down.
Right down, be easy walk.
Probably walk down one side and then up the other side, depending on timing. It's all about timing.
Okay.
And we hope that the school will be unlocked when we come back because it's a minimum day and the
Yeah.
school will be over by 4 hours.
I don't know how these kids learn anything. As shortened all these days are. It's always a holiday. But it's India.
Yeah.
But all in all,
It was good.
fantastic day.
Yep.
And we're tired.
We're feeling it.
I think I made my last stew with the kids today.
You did.
Maybe.
At least with the young kids.
I did a magic show that went crazy. So she wants me to do a magic show tomorrow. So we'll see how it goes. But here's the part we didn't talk about. So in line this morning, Amanda and I are sitting there, kind of in the middle. You were off to the back there. And I went, hey, Amanda, go lean next to that girl right there so I can get your picture. And she went, no. Because we could see all the white dots all over.
So much light.
And then I started to go, oh my goodness, look at the girl behind her. Look at the girl beside her. Look at that girl. Look at that girl. Look, like 8 of them in a row there. And I've been itchy since. Like, I know it's psychological most likely, but,
Hopefully.
you know, I don't, because I'm like feeling it here.
Yeah.
Well, this is such a difficult thing because it doesn't mean that you're dirty.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Just a
it
thing.
just happens. I mean, any school in America can happen, but when you see it and if you've experienced it before, it is just brutal.
That school, by the time Rajiv gets there in a week,
It could be
every kid could be bald.
Yeah. So it's interesting because you see a lot of the little girls in the
Yeah.
school,
Shaved heads.
very short hair or shaved because they had lice and they just it's the only way to get it off because they don't have the
There's like a 7th grade
lice.
girl right now that's wearing a black wig. It's very obvious that it's a wig. It looks like a Frozen wig.
It's an Elsa wig.
An Elsa wig is what it is. It's like shiny.
She keeps asking me, "Do you want to build a snowman?" Sir?
Elsa has blonde hair though.
It's
Almost
the-
white, but yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever his sister is.
It's more like
She
a
has
Belle.
red hair.
It's whatever the
It's like
girl.
it's like Beauty and the Beast, Belle. Because it
It's
goes
like
into
jas-
one.
it's like
Jasmine.
That's what it is.
Jasmine.
It's the Jasmine wig.
Yeah,
And
because
it's
it kind of does have like a poof.
Well,
yeah, and it's got this shiny
she was
sheen
asking
to
me,
it.
"Do you want to go on a magic carpet
Oh,
ride?"
it's my funny bone.
That's what she was actually asking.
Okay.
But anyways,
There's tons of more
no,
stories.
No, magic show. So you pull out your magic tricks, and oh my goodness, it was literally a riot in the school, and I don't mean riotly funny. You had
It'd be like walking into a complex in Boca Raton saying, Perry Como is here! No. I mean, just going, who, what?
Like, it was crazy.
it was like Justin Bieber showed up, and every teenage girl
Yeah.
wanted to see a magic trick by Mark Barons, and it was at least 100 kids that
I had
were
to shut it down.
crushing into you.
I had to shut it down.
The
I'm like,
worst
no
part about your
more.
magic show was when, I don't know if the bell rang or you just like, I'm done! All the kids turned around and went, whoosh. Well, one kid was standing right in front of me. He did the full-on spin with his elbow, and he was perfect height to make me sing soprano. And man was standing next to me, he was like, he nailed me so hard. I almost doubled over, and see what she's doing right now? That's exactly what happened.
I said, what were you?
Oh, the pain.
Oh, smell that, guys? You know what that is?
That's a
Garbage.
garbage fire.
That's the smell of sweet, fresh garbage being burned.
Ooh, someone's burning trash.
I hope it's outside our windows.
I bet it is.
We've gone 3 days without a good garbage
I know.
fire.
Well, that means it's gonna last a while then.
Mhm.
If it just started,
Yeah.
that'll just put me
3
right to
days
sleep.
worth.
Okay.
Anyways,
Let's get some sleep.
That
and
was a
let's
little
do
scattered
I
it
don't
tomorrow.
think the day went chronologically at all.
no,
No,
I think it was sure enjoyable.
Tomorrow's gonna be a not a better day, a good day also, because today was a great day.
Today was a great day.
Tomorrow will be a great day.
We gotta start thinking about packing up.
I know.
We got a lot of junk around here.
Just
I'm
throw it in the
gonna fit
bag.
everything back in my suitcase.
Okay.
Okay.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.